One Take is NBA One Take, featuring yours truly, NBA One Take for your head. This is NBA One Take for your brain. I'm sounding a little lively. This is Father's Day edition of NBA One Take, and it's just breaking news. I found out yesterday, it's a co-worker of mine came up to me and said, check your phone. And I saw several text messages saying, yo, things is about to be heated up for my friend. That's an insider with the Lakers. And we got Anthony Davis is on the Lakers with the idea that he's going to sign long term, and the trade that, you know, feature Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. This year's 4th overall pick, a 2021 first round pick, first round protected, and a 2024 unprotected first round pick. Ladies and gentlemen, I did say at first I was, wow, the cost jumped. The cost, because we was offering them Brandon Ingram and Lonzo and just the 4th pick. We wasn't really trying to attach those other 2 picks and Josh Hart. But the Pelicans knew they could always come back to us after they kept shopping around for Anthony Davis. And the Boston Celtics, they was in good negotiations, but the Pelicans really wanted to pry Jason Tatum in the trade. Because they said, if we're going to take Smart, we need Tatum. We don't want Brown. We want Tatum. And the Celtics couldn't oblige to that. So they had no choice but to go to the Lakers. The Knicks was never an option because they couldn't get applicable assets, because they gutted the entire roster just to sign 2 free agents and build it out. They didn't have anyone with a standpoint that the Pelicans wanted, because Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, and Lonzo Trier and those guys, they wasn't appealing pieces to a team that's most likely going to be surrounded by the surround Zion Williamson by when they draft them in this year's draft. So they come back to the Lakers, and the Lakers, of course, had the package and potential to talk more, but that was the starting point. David Griffith said, listen, he's gonna sign with you guys, but we gotta work. So they attached Josh Hart, because the Lakers wanted to keep as much as the young talent there under manageable contracts. But to get Anthony Davis, they had to make the move. And necessarily, the move had to happen where you're just in a win-now situation, because look what happened to Golden State. Golden State will not be Golden State next season. The Golden State Warriors will not be the Golden State Warriors next season. The Golden State Warriors is going to be fighting for their playoffs lives next season, because they look like they're going to run it back. They're going to try to pick some people up off the street that possibly fill that role, but you may even lose Cousins. And the guys that you're picking up, they need to know that they're going to win a championship. Kevin Durant is not going to play. Now, say for instance, Kevin Durant didn't play, had a hyperextension on his knee or whatever. Just something where, say if he tore just the calf muscle and not the Achilles, where he's going to be out for a couple of months. That's appealing for a standpoint where free agents will take the minimum, a la David West or other guys, possibly a guy like Derrick Rose or whoever, if someone's not willing to give them that kind of deal, and when they could come and play for the Warriors. That's not happening. So this is why the Lakers had to make the move. The Lakers had to make the move because you're not gonna, most likely they're not gonna get Clay back until after the All-Star break. Until a little stretch run, because Clay may even come back earlier than that. The way Clay's body structure is, it's different from others. If you just look at his frame, it's almost like a Terrell Owens type. With Terrell Owens, he had an injury on his knee and everything. I think Clay's bone structure is a little different. His body structure is where the normal healing process, this is why he gets nicked up injuries and hurt, but it's like some injuries with him comes back real sooner than anything, even if you get the little knickknacks and everything like that. This is why I think I'm like, they're cautious enough to have him by March, but I think Clay will be practicing, playing possibly in February. But yeah, to go back to the Lakers, this is just, they had to make this move. Because now Kyrie Irving is thinking he wanted to play with AD. You know? He wanted to play with Kevin Durant. Now with Kevin Durant, we don't know where's he at. The man's thinking about recovery. I don't think, yeah, he's thinking about free agency, but right now he's thinking about playing again. And no, it's a real messed up time for him to really think about free agency, because if he didn't have to think about free agency, Kevin Durant's only thinking about recovery, getting better, and coming back. Now he's got to think about free agency, where he wants to play. Does he want to go back to Golden State? Will he leave? And I think he is. People talking about him staying. No, I think he's leaving. I think he served his time and then it's up. And he'll sign a long-term deal with another team. If that's the Knicks, Nets, or Clippers, to go along with winning a title. And just expanding his business acumen and everything else that he's into. But this is where the Lakers is in it to win it. They got AD. The Pelicans got young pieces, future assets as well. Pretty boy Laker, and I'm out.